Well, hello everybody, what's up? So I'm just out exploring around some abandoned industrial sites. I'm listening to some country music while I'm doing it. And I got thinking, I love country music. I love all the Western movies. I love that whole vibe, that whole style, everything about it. I love it. And I enjoy it a lot. But I got thinking, it has a real poetic, melancholy, sad kind of a tone to it for the most part. And, some people make fun of that. A lot of people don't like it. Some people, there's the old joke, if you play a country album backwards, he gets his house back, he gets his wife back, he gets his dog back, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. And that's very true, and it's kind of funny, whatever, but in today's day and age, there's a lot of this, push for vulnerability, push for, mental health support, all that kind of stuff, especially in the world of, men's self-help, men's self-improvement, and all that kind of stuff, right? And a lot of them say about, being vulnerable, joining these retreats, joining these groups and therapy and all that kind of stuff. And there's all these different self-help books and all that. And don't get me wrong, that's all great. I'm a supporter of all that. 100%. If that's what you think you need, then go for it. But whether it's the old stuff from a long time ago to the brand new stuff that's just coming out now, there always has been that melancholy, openly sad, openly emotional kind of a vibe, and it's always been within the country western genre. I don't care if it's anything from books, movies, music, artwork, hell, even video games in the 21st century. Anything that has that sort of aesthetic to it has that sort of sad, melancholy, openly vulnerable kind of a tone to it. But here's the thing. This is why I think if you're interested in this kind of thing, and it's something that, you're thinking about, or that's on your mind, or you support, or whatever, you ought to look into this aesthetic. You ought to look into that genre. Because one thing that I think is really good, and I don't mean to sound vain, but, the tears are there, the sadness is there, the melancholy is there. But it never looks weak. It never looks ridiculous. It always looks cool, These guys have always known how to make sadness and tears look cool. And I think that's what you ought to do. You ought to look into it. And I think you rather than sort of making fun of it or acting like it's not your thing or whatever, which if it's truly not, then that's great. All the power to you, be my guest. But you should just look into the aesthetic a little bit. Because I think embracing that sadness but still looking cool might just be the solution you need. So those are just some thoughts. I tried to make them quick thoughts. I probably rambled a little bit. Made it a little bit long-winded for what it needed to be already. I tend to do that, but just throwing that out there for you guys. Thank you very much.